Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do the real review for the Vivo X Fold. Now, I'm going to try to make this video as quick as I can, but if you've been on my channel for a long time, you already know this might be a movie. Now, I'm going to try not to make it a Snyder cut, but there's a lot of things I want to talk about, so let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love
White
my
shoes.
white shoes.
Calm down. All right, right on that shoe. All right, now I'm going to start off by answering the number one question everybody been asking me all week. Which is my favorite fold? The Oppo, the Vivo, or the Galaxy? Now look, last week I told y'all when I did the unboxing, I didn't want to jump on Vivo's nuts too fast without actually using the phone for a week, but it's been over a week. And let me say this, all right, Samsung Knights. Y'all know I'm one of the founding fathers of the Samsung Knights. So Samsung Knights, I'm going to need y'all to stand down and stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vivo Fold is my new favorite fold. This is the best fold out right now. Now look, there's an argument to be made here. Galaxy Fold, it does have an IP rating, so that means it is water resistant. Okay, you do have the S Pen. That's very important. You got Samsung DeX and Samsung wireless DeX. That's huge. You're getting 5G. And most importantly, if you live in the USA, you can use this on any network. Now, if you got Verizon, don't even bother watching any of these Chinese phone videos. You asked out. All right, so that's kind of important. But I will say this. As far as the Vivo, this phone has a better camera. Okay, it feels a lot smoother, and that's not only because of the newer processor and GPU. The OS, it just feels smoother. Better biometrics, better speakers. The display is killing it. Now, Oppo has the best display as far as no crease, but Samsung has the worst display as far as crease. Now, also, on a side note, Samsung Knights, let me talk to y'all directly. Y'all know I love Samsung phones, but we got to keep it real. All right? We can't keep buying these phones, and just because we love Samsung, we got to be, you know what I'm saying, riding their nuts, acting like they don't make no mistakes. They did it wrong with this Galaxy Z Fold 3. All right? It could have been a lot better, and I'm hoping that the Z Fold 4 takes some notes from the Vivo X Fold, such as the display. Now, this is the biggest reason. Now, everything else I said aside, the biggest reason why I would take the Vivo over the Galaxy, the outer display. The difference, it might seem small looking at it right here on camera, but there's a huge difference. Let me pull up a keyboard real quick. I want to show y'all something. All right, let me show you something real quick. Look at the difference in the keyboards. Okay? Look at the difference. With the Vivo X Fold, I can actually use this phone without unfolding it. Now, anybody that has a fold, any one of these folds, you know, you're not always going to be walking around like this, especially when you're outside or you're in your car, you're sitting around somewhere, you're in the elevator, you want to shoot off a quick text. You're not going to be walking around holding your phone like this in one hand. 9 times out of 10, when you're on the move, you're going to have your phone like this. Now with the Galaxy, I cannot send a long email or a long text message. You know, like when you text your girl and you say, yo, what's wrong? And she be like, nothing, I'm all right. All right, you know you got to get ready for some long text messaging. You can't do it with the phone folded like this on this one. No, you can, but me, I can't. All right, my fingers are too big and fat, and it's just, I don't want to type and have to look at the display. Like, let me pull up something else. Let me pull up a message real quick. All right, I want to make sure I don't put nobody on blast. All right, Shoes, what are you doing? All right, let's put up this message right here. Okay? Look at the keyboard. You have to actually look at the letters. Like, I'm find myself when I'm typing, I got to be like this. Like, I'm really looking. Now, with the Vivo, I'll pull up the same message. All right, with the Vivo, look at this. I can actually be like, what's good, bro? Easily, without even having to struggle. So for me, even though this is water resistant, all right, you know, it does have some standout features. If I had to choose one, all right, I'm going with the Vivo X Fold. This is my new favorite fold. Not to mention, the camera on this is killing the Galaxy camera. Okay, it's a no-brainer. All right, I'm officially swinging on Vivo's nuts. All right, so let's talk about everything that I don't like first. All right, now y'all know it can't just be a big love fest. There's some things that I don't like. Number one, the price. Now I did buy this from GizTop for $1,800. That's too goddamn high. All right, look, in this day and age, 2022, you shouldn't have to spend $1,000 for a quality phone, and you don't have to. This is the next phone that I'm going to review. All right, now I already did an unboxing on the Chinese ROM version. I got the global version of the Xiaomi 12 Pro. Now you can find this phone online for around $700, $750. GizTop actually got it on sale right now for $650, making this the best Android phone you could find for under $700 easily. This phone does everything this phone does and more. All right, and more. And it's only $650. So the price a little bit too goddamn high. Now, there's one more thing I want to mention. I forgot to talk about real quick. With the Galaxy Z Fold 2, Z Fold 3 also, no IR blaster, okay? The Vivo does have an IR blaster. Let me confirm that. Now, when I did my Vivo IQ9 Pro video, I said there was no IR blaster. It actually has an IR blaster. And one of the things that confused me about it is because normally phones like Xiaomi that have IR blasters, when you go into the tools, there's a remote control app. The Vivo doesn't come with a native remote control app. You got to use some kind of Jovi software thing. It's a little tricky, but you can easily download the Xiaomi remote control app like I got on this one. All right, and you see my Sony TV is already paired up. IR blaster. All right, that is so epic. Anyway, let's focus on the things that I don't like. All right, so the price, $1,800, no. All right, $650, $700, yes. $1,800, no. Now look, I will say this: if you are gonna spend $1,800, all right, and you got your Vaseline on deck, this is the phone that you want. All right, this phone right here, the Oppo. This is cool. Shout out to my man Henry. All right, Henry, if you want this phone, it's still available. Right. If you got small fingers, or you're looking for a smaller fold, this might be the way to go. All right, this is a dope phone. But anyway, $1,800. This one should have been, I would say, $12, $13. Maybe in China that might be the actual price, but it shouldn't be $1,800. You're not gonna like that price. Next, no IP rating. All right, so the phone is not water resistant. Now, that's not the biggest deal for me. I can't even remember the last time I had water damage on my phone, but IP rating gives you peace of mind. All right, so you outside in the thunderstorm and you want to take some dope pictures of, of your car in the rain, or you and your girl, you and your man, y'all outside in the rain trying to look all sexy and shit. You want to take some outdoor photos, or you just an outdoor kind of guy or gal. Either one. You get peace of mind when you got an IP rating. All right? When you don't have an IP rating, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, "Oh well, they just did that because they want to save money." But the phone is actually water resistant. We could have that argument later. But no IP rating means when you're outside in that hurricane and you're trying to get those photos, you got to be more mindful. All right? You drop your phone in the toilet, you're having a mini heart attack. When you got an IP rating, you get more peace of mind. All right, so no IP rating, I don't like that. Next, no stylist support. Now, this is one of the things that I love about the Galaxy. You can use an S Pen, and the S Pen is going to come in handy when you got a big phone like this, okay? And you get used to using an S Pen. Now, if you never use the stylus, you probably won't care. But once you get used to using the stylus, it's hard to go back. It's just like, remember back in the days, now this is showing my age, but back in the days when you had to roll down the windows with the little knob, and then you got in a car that had power windows, you're never going to get back in another car with roll down windows, all right? If you had a TV that didn't have a remote and you had the pliers and you had to change the channel, y'all old school cats know what I'm talking about. You had to change the channel with the pliers. Once you got a remote control, you was like, bro, I ain't never going back. Same thing, man. Once you start using phones with an S Pen or a Stylist Support, it's going to be hard to start using your nail, especially when you click on websites and it'd be like, all right, click to accept permissions, or, accept the cookies, accept this and that little box, and you got your nail right there and you keep missing it. You're going to wish you had a stylus. All right, so no Stylist Support. I don't like that. All right, so Vivo, on the next fold, make it have Stylist Support. Next, no 3-window multitasking with all of the apps. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to pull out the Galaxy. All right, let's go to 3 windows at one time. All right, so with the Galaxy, let's do YouTube Music. Right? We'll open this up as split screen. All right, let's do that again. All right, not studio. We'll do YouTube Music. We'll open this up as split screen. Okay. We'll do Google on this side. Go to Amazon Prime. Right? Now say you're on Prime. Now you want to do, let's do YouTube on the bottom. Okay, now let's do that one more time. Let's do Chrome right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we got Chrome, we got YouTube, and YouTube Music. 3 apps open at the same time. Now, this is a big deal. Again, once you get used to doing stuff like this, 3-window multitasking, you're not going to want to go back. Now, with the Vivo, you can do stuff like this. So we'll go to Facebook, okay? So while we're on Facebook, let's open this up, split screen. Now we'll do what's safe. Let's do calendar, okay? So we got Facebook and calendar. That's it. Now, say you want to do another app. You only have a few that you can choose from. So say you want to do translate. We can do translate, and it'll open up as a 3rd window. But it's only the 3rd floating window. It's not the full-size window. And if you go full-size, it'll take up the whole phone. Okay, so that's one thing I don't like. I wish they would have had 3 separate windows, circuit like the Galaxy has. But it is what it is. You can do 3. Now that little pop-up that I just showed you, it doesn't work on every single app. So it's not true 3-window multitasking. It's just 2 sides and 1 floating window. Now the floating window, again, you only have certain apps you can use. So I don't like that. Next, no Samsung DeX-like app. Now when I say Samsung DeX, I mean being able to wirelessly pair your phone up to a monitor and use your phone individually from the use your phone separate. Let me say that again. Being able to pair your phone up to a monitor. So right now, I'm not talking about screencast. So say you pick, let's talk about wireless DeX. So say I connect my Galaxy Fold to a monitor. Now I can be browsing. I can use my Galaxy Fold as a laptop, be browsing on that monitor, but then I can exit out and I can be on Instagram on my phone and be on my Google Chrome doing my work emails at the same time. All right, so it's like having a separate device. So when you use Samsung DeX, it's like having a portable laptop that you pair up to a monitor, and you can still use your phone. You could be doing your Instagram trolling and all that, and then you could just take your other hand and use your monitor and be reading your Gmails. That's a dope feature. All right, so more companies need to come out with a Samsung DeX-like feature. Now, Xiaomi has it now. Vivo is your turn. Now, we need a DeX-like feature. Again, this is one of those features that once you start using, it's going to be hard to not use. And lastly, now, everything else is petty compared to my biggest gripe with this phone, which is the battery. The battery on this phone is just not big enough. Now, it is 4,600 milliamps, and with battery-saving tips, you can easily get through a whole day. But if you're like me, if you use your phone like a savage, and when I say savage, I mean max brightness, always on display, all day, all night, refresh rate at 120, push notifications coming in instantly. If you're using your phone like that, you're going to notice that this phone battery dies super fast. Battery dies crazy fast. Not to mention the standby time. If you take your phone off, you charge at 100, and you don't use it for 2 hours, it should go down to maybe 96, 94 if you got it always on display. It shouldn't go down from 100 to 80 in 2 hours without even touching the phone. That's too much battery drain. Now, when you first get your Android phone, you're going to notice, not just this phone, but most Android phones, you're going to notice a lot of battery drain, especially with adaptive battery on Android 12. You're going to notice that you're getting a lot of battery drain, but then after a while, your phone starts to learn your usage, and it starts to compensate. With this phone, I used it for over a week straight. The battery drain is still pretty high. Now, I would say 4,600 milliamps. If this phone needs a 6,000 milliamp battery. Now, I would even sacrifice a little bit more thickness for more battery, because who cares about having the thinnest and the most sexiest phone in the world if the battery's always dead? Or you always got to be turning down your brightness. You just spent $1,800 on a phone. You don't want to be walking around. Now look, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shit that gets on my nerves. My daughter does this all the time. She'll be like, "Yo, Dad, check out this picture." Yeah, how am I supposed to see this? This makes me mad. That's one of my pet peeves right there that gets on my nerves. Me, I like my phone to be in full glory. And if you spend $1,800 on a phone, you're going to want that 120 hertz refresh rate. You're going to want to have your always on display, rocking all of the time. I got this one right here. You're going to want that kind of stuff. You're not going to want to be doing battery saving tips into whole. Let me go to ultra power saving mode. Let me turn off my push notifications. I missed the what you doing message. You know what I'm saying? Because my push notifications are off. Trying to save battery. That's trash. All right. The battery on this phone needs to be better. That is my biggest gripe and the biggest thing that I don't like about this phone. Now, with the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Oppo, none of them have terrific battery life, but they're both better than this one. But here's another thing that I do have to mention. The Galaxy Z Fold, now this is kind of important. The Z Fold 3, you got 25 watt fast charge. The Vivo, you got 66 watt fast charge. 37 minutes, 0 to 100. That's important. Not to mention, you got 50 watt fast wireless charge. So if you spent a couple of dollars and you got a fast wireless charger, you can take advantage of that. But one of the most underrated features about this one is 10 watt reverse wireless charge. Now with the Galaxy, you got 4.5 watt reverse wireless charge. What does that mean? You go to dinner with your friends and, they got one of these bullshit iPhones and the battery's dead and you want to give them a quick jump. Okay, power share on your Galaxy, once you put that on, 4.5 watts, by the time y'all finish having dinner, they only went up 10%. With 10 watts, that's double. So you could give them 20% battery in the space of one dinner. Okay, so that's kind of important. But anyway, that's the biggest gripe, the biggest thing that I don't like about this phone. The battery is just not good enough. Now, with that being said, let's talk about everything that I do like. I'm going to try to make this a little bit quicker. Number one, the build quality. In my opinion, my humble opinion, very humble. In my opinion, this is the best built phone. The best built foldable phone. Now, when it's folded, if somebody just handed you this, the way the build quality feels on this, it doesn't feel like a fold. Now, somebody gives you the Galaxy, you immediately know that it's supposed to fold. It just has that feeling like, it doesn't feel like a solid phone. It feels like it's supposed to fold, which it does. Same thing with the Oppo. Your fingers immediately go to the crease in the middle. Not the crease, but the line in the middle. It just feels like a fold. This phone, and part of that has to do with this back, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. This phone just feels like a candy bar style phone that's pretty thick. So if somebody just handed you this, they might not know it's a fold. And then you go like this, oh shit, look at that. The build quality on this phone is so epic. This is my favorite built foldable phone out right now. I love it. The crease on the back, look at this. Now, as far as creases go, I actually like the brushed aluminum look on this one a little bit better, less fingerprints. Samsung, now let me talk to y'all for a minute. Samsung, y'all need to come out hard with the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Otherwise, it's going to be game over. People getting tired of blindly following these companies, just because of your reputation. You're only as good as your last phone. Same thing in life. You're only as good as your last product. You're only as good as your last move. This one right here, this is pretty good. But we got to call it like we see it, Vivo killed y'all this year. So Samsung, you still got time to make up for it, but Vivo killed y'all this year. Shoes. Shoes got a butt cheeks right in my face. Anyway. So the build quality on this, A1, I love it. It feels ultra durable. Now, let me say this too. Now, as far as durability, I know somebody's going to ask me, what about the durability of the inner display? I don't test those kind of I don't test those kind of features. I don't just take out a pen or something or a knife and try to scratch up the display. That's for like other channels that will do stuff like that. Shout out to Jerry Rick, everything. He'll do those kind of tests. Me, I buy these phones out of my pocket and I'm using them like a normal person would use them. So we're not going to talk about the bend test. Nobody's going to be deliberately trying to bend your phone. I had this phone in all of my pockets. Now I don't wear the tightest pants in the world like some of y'all cats. With the nut blasting jeans, I don't wear those. But in my regular pants pocket, I had this phone with no case on it. Okay, no issues with durability. So it feels extra strong, extra durable. But the thing I like about the most though is the build quality just feels sturdy. It feels premium. That's the word I was looking for. This feels like a premium phone. You just spent $1,800. You don't want your phone to feel like plastic. You don't want it to feel cheap. Which brings me back to this back. Now, I used to be on the fence about the leatherish, because this is not real leather. It's called eco-friendly leather, which is like vegan leather, which is more resistant than regular leather. Now, regular leather scratches up easy. If it gets wet, it's going to start looking like shit. Eco leather is more durable. This leather back, this is not leatherish. Let me say it right. Leatherish back, this is my new favorite style back. Now, after that, I like stuff like this, like the frosted glass. I like the Galaxy and the Xiaomi. The frosted, I like this too. I love this ceramic back. Matter of fact, I think ceramic might be my favorite, and then leatherish. The ceramic back gives you the most premium feel. That Oppo Find X5 Pro, that's one of the reasons why I love that phone. The ceramic back, yeah, this is actually my favorite. Let me retract my last statement. The ceramic back is my favorite. Then after that, the leatherish. Then after that, frosted. Regular glass back phones with fingerprints all over the back, those days is over. Ain't anybody doing that. All right, so anyway, build quality on this, A1. Next, now here's another reason why this phone is killing the Galaxy: biometrics. This phone has one of the best fingerprint sensors, and y'all remember, two fingerprint sensors, one of the best face unlocks. The Galaxy, now the face unlock, I mean, you see, it does work. I mean, again, this would bring me back to, now without talking about going to developer options and turning your animations down and window transitions and all that, we're talking about stock. All right, so this is a stock review. And most people ain't going to do that. That's why I don't really talk about doing that kind of stuff. Because most people not going to developer options and turning down window transitions. You just want to see how the phone feels in terms of smoothness. Now, the Galaxy, the side-mounted fingerprint sensor is ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. But the face unlock, it just doesn't have the smoothest feel to it. All right, don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing it. Right? Samsung Knights, calm down. I'm not bashing it. But this one just works so much better. Look at that face unlock. It's just so faster. The fingerprint sensor on screen. Now, I do like it on the side. Don't get me wrong. But with the side, you get a lot of accidental presses. All right, on screen, you got to want to touch that. And look at this again. Goddammit. On the inside and outer display fingerprint sensors work just as fast, and the same thing with the inside and outer display face unlocks. They work just as fast. So I love the biometrics on this phone, all right? Super fast. Vivo, one of the best fingerprint sensors in the game. Y'all seen the IQ9 Pro, you already know. You're never going to have an issue with these fingerprint sensors. All right, so biometrics on point. Next, let's talk about always on display. 1,000 ones to choose from. Now that just gave my OCD a little heart attack. Okay, look at that. No smudges. Always on display. All right, look at that. Beautiful, animated, always on displays. There's 1,000 different ones to choose from. All right, so I love that. Next, let's talk about the actual display. Now, shoes. The outer display, again, my favorite. You can actually use it. Everything works on the outer display. One of the things that I will say that I like about the Galaxy too, I got to keep bringing this up. With the Galaxy, you can have a different inner display than outer display. You see my third panel on this is a big YouTube Music. Now let's see the outside third panel. It's YouTube Music, all right, steps. We got more music and apps. So you can have a different outer display than your inner display. With these phones, whatever you change on the inner display is going to change on the outer display. So if I got this one right here, when you open it up, it's going to look exactly the same. But outer display is so big that you can actually use this phone as a non-fold. And that alone, you can just stop the video right now. That alone is the selling point of this phone. You can use the outer display as a standalone phone comfortably. You're not going to have your fingers touching together when you're trying to send a message. Everything just looks big, bright, and vibrant. I look at Instagram. You can fully enjoy Instagram without even having to take it to full glory. All right, I love this. All right, so the display on this phone, outer display, c'est bon. Right? Did I say that right? Shout out to all my Italians out there. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? All right, let me stop playing around. Okay, next up, let's talk about the speakers. All right, let me pull up a video real quick. Now, of course, y'all know we got to pull up the official Flossy Carter sound test. Let's take it over to YouTube. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to talk about before I even do that. If you look closely now, I'm gonna take a screenshot and zoom in on this. If you look closely, people always say I don't talk about the carriers and all of that. I'm using this phone right now on AT&T. All right, 4 bars, 5, what is that, 4? Yeah, 4 bars, full service. I had no issues with the call quality. No issues with my AT&T service on this one at all, okay? Now, if you got Verizon, you asked out. If you got T-Mobile, this should work. If you got Sprint, you asked out. Now, as far as Metro PCS and Bob's Fish and Chips and Wireless and all these other little knockoff companies, I don't know. All right, I don't have those companies, so I don't know. All right, let me pull up YouTube real quick. All right, so I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rubier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test, type of sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, type of sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound
Okay.
big?
Dual speakers.
Loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Again, speak on the top, speak on the bottom. Nice and loud.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
You could rotate. Speakers sound great.
That's a sound, baby. That's a sound test.
You can feel the bass. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rubier. And on a side note, can we take a minute and shout out Mark Rubier? He is really doing his thing right now. Y'all seen him with Erykah Badu and Wyclef in the Fitbit commercial. That's my guy. Very proud of him. But anyway, the speakers on this, they sound great. And I hate to say it, better than the Galaxy Galactus speaker. All right, better than those speakers. These speakers sound pretty damn good. Let's keep it moving. All right, so while we got YouTube open, let's take a look at this big, beautiful display, 8 inches. Okay, size matters. Check this out. Now you're gonna get your black bars. Okay, whichever direction you put it in. Now some people like having the speakers on the top. Some people like having the speakers on the bottom. It's up to you. But here's how it looks like when you're watching a video. Look how beautiful this is. Excellent viewing angles. No crease. You see the middle? You can't see that crease in the middle. Now watch this. Let's do the outer display. Outer display, you can go full screen. So you can easily just chill and watch videos like this all day. I love having this big outer display. But then when you want more, open it up. Bang, let's go full screen. And chill just like this. This is pretty sick. All right, so now let's talk about the processing speed and multitasking. Now, on a side note, Galaxy Z Fold 3, Snapdragon 888. This is the newest version, all right? Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. Now, they do got the Plus coming out soon, but as of right now, this is the best processor you could get. Let's check the speed. Go to apple.com. Okay, no issues at all. This is a full website. 120 hertz, excellent scrolling speed, everything works. Now, let's do a little multitasking. Now, of course, there's all your recently used apps. Let's do split screen. Okay, we'll do a YouTube on this side. Now, I can be watching my YouTube video. Now, we can do one more. So let's do Google Maps at the same time, and then bang. Search a location. Let's do tracks. I want to go get some new jewelry. Just like that. All right, so this is full multitasking. Now, if I want to, we can minimize that. Okay. Have my YouTube window. Go back to Google. Everything works. Now, one more thing I wanted to show you. Let's exit out of that. Now, you can save pairs. So I have one saved. I got Google and Facebook already saved as a pair. Now from here, we can switch these around. Just like that. I can open up different apps. Let's open up Twitter. Okay, so now we got Twitter, Facebook. And again, let me show you some other apps. Now, all of the apps don't work with the third little floating window. But if I want to do translate, we can do translate like that. You see, I just minimized that. Now we exit out of all of this. You see my little Google Translate right there? Open it back up. This is a floating window. Okay, so multitasking on this is a beast. All right, so now let's do a little gaming. Of course, we got Asphalt 9 queued up. You hear those speakers? Crazy. I hate to say it, better than Galactus. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's go. Now, this is how gaming. Now, this is how Asphalt 9 is supposed to look. All right? I like it much better on a tablet, or actually a phablet. All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, let me stop playing around. Hold up. Oh, my bad. All right, here we go. Do not remind me. All right, we don't need Jovi Vision. All right, that's a little gaming mode. Oh, look, see? I'm playing around with Jovi Vision. Fuck around and lose. There it is. All right, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 360. Let's go. Jovi Vision trying to cost me the dub. Let's do 360s. All right, Jovi Vision, what are you doing? All right, anyway. So let me turn this down for a second. All right, so you see for yourself, gaming on this is a beast. Now, I forgot to mention, there's one more thing about this phone that I don't like, and that's really not a knock on this phone. It's actually because it's the Chinese ROM, which you could get rid of. I hate all of these Chinese bloatware apps. All right, nothing against China. All right, hold up. Nothing against China. I don't sick Xi Jinping after me. All right, nothing against China, but I don't like the Chinese ROM because a lot of times they be coming with a lot of bloatware. All right, and Jovi is one of those things. Now, if you lived in China somewhere where you could take advantage of all of the Jovi features, that might be a good thing. But here in the USA, you're not gonna like that. There's ways. Now, I'm not gonna get into that in this video, but there's ways you could flash global ROMs, all right, onto phones like this. Now, y'all remember when I unboxed this? This was the Chinese ROM version. This is the global ROM version now. You see, you swipe over. You got your Google on the left. Okay, no Chinese bloatware apps. That's the way to go. But anyway, gaming on this, no issues at all. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, this is one of the things that pissed me off about the Galaxy Z Fold 3. This is Samsung's most expensive phone. Why doesn't it have the most expensive cameras? All right, the best camera on the Samsung phones is on the S22 Ultra. It should be on the Fold. With Vivo, the cameras on this phone are a beast. All right, you got the Zeiss optics and one of the little widgets that I absolutely love, this little lens widget. All right, so with your phone closed, you just press the button. Now you can pick your cameras right from this widget. All right, so I got my ultra wide, I got my super macro, portrait, video, or night. And if I click on it, bang, it takes me right to night mode. All right, I love that little feature right there. All right, so let's go through some of the different shooting modes. You got high resolution, you got night mode, and now here's one of the things that's dope about this. On night mode, you can switch to long exposure. All right, so you can get even better nighttime shots. And sometimes, you know what, a lot of phones, when you take a night mode shot, it looks a little bit too bright. When you put on long exposure, you're going to make that photo look a little bit darker. All right, it just looks way better. Now, you got a bunch of different shooting modes, different shooting scenes, okay, in your night mode. Let's open the camera back up. You got portrait mode, all right, wide angle portrait mode. You can zoom in on your portrait mode, mad different filters to choose from, mad different settings to play with. You got regular photos, wide angle, all the way up to, this is 60 times zoom. Now, I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. The 60 times zoom is not a gimmick. You got video. Now, from video, you got 8K resolution. Okay, you don't have that on the Galaxy if you're into that kind of stuff, but you can shoot 4K 60 frames per second. Okay, you can also zoom in all the way up to 10 times zoom. Okay, let's exit out of that. You got pro mode. All right, change your white balance, your shutter speed, your ISO, and you got more. So you got panoramic, you got live focus, live photos, you got slow motion, time lapse, Jovi Vision, you got super moon. I could use that the other night for the blood moon. You got Ultra let me say that again. Ultra HD document. Okay, you got Astro, you got Pro Sports, long exposure, dual video, and AI group portrait. Now I got to keep it real with y'all. All right, we all friends here. I'm back here without my glasses on. I could barely see this. I just had a hurtful moment just now. You ever have one of those moments when you know you're getting old and you just gotta accept it? Like, damn, yo, I thought I was just having a bad day. Like, bro, I could barely see this right now without my glasses on. Damn, the Flossy Carter era is coming to an end. Yeah. Not yet, though. Not yet. Anyway, let me show you something with the photos. Now I'm gonna pull up the gallery. I want to show y'all what I meant by the scumbag zoom is not a gimmick. So let's go to photos real quick. Now I'm going to post these photos, but I just want to show you what I'm doing. All right, so I took a photo right now. I'm all the way down the block. Okay, so I took this photo. Then I zoomed in a little bit. I'm trying to see that sign right there. So this will be the same as, say you parked your car where I'm standing at and taking this photo, and you want, like, say you wanted to park across the street, but you don't know what that sign says. All right? You don't know what you want to zoom in on that sign. You can't read it. Is that a real parking space? Zoom in a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit more. A little bit more. And bang, look at this. You can actually read the sign. All right? Now, a lot of cameras that be having the scumbag zoom or the super zoom, when you take that photo, it looks mad blurry when you zoom all the way in. You can actually read this. Now, that's the only time that I really use the scumbag zoom. I don't really be on balconies taking pictures of, ladies in their bathing suits. I don't really do that. I only did that one time, and that was in the name of science. I don't really do that. What I really do is, when I park in Manhattan, I get out the car, and I zoom in on the parking sign and say, can I park there? And there it is. All right? So the scumbag zoom actually works. Now, again, in my personal opinion, the camera on this phone is destroying the Galaxy phone, especially the front-facing camera. This has a real front-facing camera. The rear camera is a lot better. Now, let me pull up on another photo. Let me see if I can show you the difference between the exposures. Okay, here it is. This should be a good example. Okay, look. Now, you see sometimes when you do the night photos, you see how it just makes it look extra bright? Some people don't want that. Now, if you put long exposure, you're going to get that true-to-life nighttime look. This is how it really looked at night, and this is when you use night mode and you get it extra bright. But both of them came out dope. Okay, so the camera on this phone, now usually I don't like to talk about the camera. I can't tell you better than you can tell yourself. You got your own eyes. You look for yourself and tell me if you like the camera or not. But I'm just going to throw in my little 2 cents. I think this is the best camera on any fold out right now. Okay, out of any fold that I've actually used. Now, as far as the Honor Fold, I think I'm going to miss that one because the cheapest I found it for right now, I did do a little bit more research. I found it for about $2,000, but I don't think I want to spend $2,000 on an Honor Magic phone. I just don't want to do it. I might. It depends on how much peer pressure y'all put on me. I might just pick one up anyway. But again, look at the difference. That's the long exposure versus night mode. All right, now I'm going to post these two photos side by side so you can see for yourself. Anyway, take a look at these test pictures and videos and let me know what y'all think. All right, so now let's talk about one of my favorite features, the IR Blaster. Samsung, y'all need to bring back the IR Blaster. You see Xiaomi's doing it. Vivo's doing it. This is so clutch. Now, people think that IR blasters only work on TVs, but they don't. You got TVs, you got set-top boxes, air conditioners, fans, projectors, DVD players, right? Cameras, video cameras, a lot of stuff. Now, I mainly use it on my TV. Now, I got one of those TVs that automatically turn off if you leave it on too long. So a lot of times I'll be in the bed and I'll be in the middle of a movie and left the TV on all day, and it'd be like TV getting ready to enter standby mode. And I'll be like, fuck, where's my remote? I look around in the bed, can't find the remote. Always got a phone right now. I can just pull out of my pocket and change the channel. Or hit the volume up and keep the TV on. Not to mention, a lot of times I go to the gym and the game is on, and they'll be watching some Jeopardy or something. All I got to do is pull out my phone. I can change the channel. You go to the diner, you walk up in there and they got on Fox News or MSNBC or some other bullshit, and you just want to have a nice little date with your girl. You don't want politics going in the background. I can just point at the TV, turn the TV completely off. Get back to having a romantic moment in the diner. You know what I'm saying? The IR Blaster is so clutch. Now let me show y'all some stock footage of how the IR Blaster works. No reason for me to keep shooting this over and over. They work the same on every phone. Here's how it looks. This is the same idea, all right? You're going to see a stock footage, but this is how the IR Blaster actually works. All right, check this out. Now, from the phone, I'm going to select the Mi remote. I added a Sony controller. Watch this. There's my TV. We're going to hit the power button. Fully functional remote control. Now, if I want to turn the TV off, just like that. The IR Blaster is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now, you just spent $1,800 on the phone. How does it work in the real world? Let's find out. Now, this phone does have wireless charge. Okay, not only wireless charge, fast wireless charge. So if you invest in a fast wireless charger, you're going to get that fast wireless charge. So you wake up in the morning, you got your always on display. All right, so I can see the time, the date, my battery percentage. First thing I do when I get up, take the phone off the charger. Okay, now, without touching any buttons, I just lift it up and look at it. Bang, right to my home screen. Okay, now, without even unfolding it, let's check the weather. All right, shoes, I need you to scoot a little bit. Okay, 75 degrees. It's pretty hot outside right now. Okay, sunny day, beautiful in New York City. Let's keep it moving. Next, let's do a little bit of work. All right, so let's do some Gmails. Now, for my Gmails, I want to open this up. Bang, go to full screen. Okay, let's reply to this. Look at the size of this keyboard. Now, on a side note, everybody been asking me how I get the red keyboard. This is Gboard. Download the Gboard app and then go to themes. You can change the color keyboard just like this. You go to themes. This is all the different color keyboards they got. You can add your personal image if you want. That's called Gboard. Anyway, so now I can send a full email. But again, one of the best parts about this fold, I don't have to unfold it. I can have it like this and send a full email because look how big this keyboard is. My usual, no thanks. No thanks. I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Bang, there it is. All right, so that'll be my work segment of the day. So now I want to chill. Because now I want to chill. So now let's do a little Instagram. As a matter of fact, let's take it over to Twitter. All right, so let's open it now. Beautiful face right there. We got to see that in full glory. Bang, look at that. Makeup on point. I like to see that. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see. Let's go to my mentions. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Buy Honor Magic 4, cell phone black. All right, now look, we were just talking about the Honor Magic 4. Let's see. Somebody said they got a good deal. Let's see. How much is the good deal? Yeah, see, $2,149. Do I want to buy this shit for $2,100? If y'all put enough pressure, matter of fact, let's find out right now. Do y'all want to see this phone on the channel? Let me know. Do y'all want to really do a battle of the folds? I can pick this phone up. Somebody leave a comment. I'll pin it, and then if that comment gets more than 100 thumbs ups on it, then I'll do it. If not, then F it. Even though I do like this one, I like that orange back. But $2,200, oh man, let me get it like that anyway. Okay, So let's see. Just got the techniques. Okay, somebody got the techniques. Flick of the wrist, plug them and file them to the side. Promise not to sing. All right, shout out to my dude right here. All right, this is Jay Euphoria. Okay, he just got the techniques. Smart man right there. Smart man. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the review of the Sony 1000 XM5s. Now, shout out to Sony. Now, y'all know I got a love-hate relationship with Sony, so I don't expect them to send me any products to review. Fuck them. I don't care. I bought it myself. I try not to sound mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You know, they got their little headphones. I ain't mad. Now, anyway, all jokes aside, though, I ordered the Link Buds S and the 1000X M5s. The Link Buds was supposed to come yesterday. They got delayed. They probably come on Monday. So I'll probably get both of those on Monday. So those will be my next two videos. The Link Buds S, the 1000s, and then we got to do the review of this Xiaomi 12 Pro and the Xiaomi 12. Okay, wait, the power beats. Okay, let's see, that's a long message. Let's see, replying to MKBHD. What MKBHD you talking about? Oh, the new Sony? All right, so you got the new Sony. We just talking about Sony. Shout out to my man Mikba. That's how you say MKBHD, Mikba. All right, now, you got the new Sony. I hate Sony phones. You see how narrow this shit is? This is what I hate about Sony phones. I hate the narrow Sony phones. And not to mention, I'm not a big photographer, so all that camera stuff, why would I love this? I actually wouldn't love this. I'm not heavy into all that photography stuff too much. So buying a slim candy bar style phone for $2,100, it ain't really my cup of tea. All right, I like low budget photography, but again, I might just review it because I had the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. So I missed the Mark 3. I might check the Mark 4. You never know. All right, let's see. Okay, somebody got some ANC. Anyway, somebody got the Beats Fit Pro. It's a lot of purchases being made. Everybody getting money again. I like that. The struggle is real. Vlogger in the house on TikTok. I don't know. I don't want to know no political shit here. All right? I don't want to know about no political shit here. All right, anyway, so this is how your Instagram is going. Your Twitter's gonna look. Let's see, no charge in the box. Samsung may get sued for not including the charge in the box. Okay, look, somebody waiting for the X5, the XM5. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's coming. All right, so this is how your Twitter's going to look. Okay, again, same thing, outer display. Now, this is when you're in the elevator and you're reading your tweets. The outer display is so big, you can actually enjoy it. I can't stress this enough. Now, I hate to sound like I'm coming down on Samsung, but this is tough love. All right, Samsung, I love y'all. I'm a Samsung Knight, ride or die. But this ain't it. All right, with the Galaxy Z Fold 4, it gotta be like this. Nobody want this little narrow shit. All right, we tired of this narrow shit. We want this big shit. Anyway, so that's Twitter. All right, so that's Twitter. Next, let's take it over to Facebook. Okay, so now, again, from the outside. Now, look, this is my nephew right here. Shout out to my nephew with the purple hair, you know? He got the purple hair. All grown up now and doing the town. Okay. That's my nephew right there. Cool. Okay, cool. So here's how your Facebook's going to look. All right, I like these Air Force Ones. Who did Scopes? I thought of my man Scopes. Let's see. Who seen that, the new umbrella, the Balenciaga umbrella that's not waterproof? Is it Gucci or Balenciaga that's not waterproof? You got an umbrella that's not waterproof. Anyway, so this is how your Facebook is going to look. Gemini season is here. Which, on a side note, everybody been asking me about White Shoe's birthday party. Look, I waited so long that I'm going to have me and Shoe's birthday party in the same video. I'm going to probably next week, me and Shoes, you hear? I'm talking about you. I'm doing your birthday next week. All right, me and you, we're going to have a birthday party together. All right. Anyway, shout out to Patrice. All right, so here's how your Facebook is going to look. Okay. Oh, look at this. Nothing depressing on Facebook for once? Okay. Usually I try to stay on Facebook, you know. If you want to feel old, go to Facebook. Okay, here we go. Look, Galactus. We got I was about to say, if you want to go on Facebook, if you want to feel old, go to Facebook. All right, it's going to be all your old friends looking extra old. It's going to be a lot of rest in peace. You know, like a lot of times, I don't want to see that shit. Yeah. I do not want to. I don't want to see my friends looking mad old, and I got to remember that, oh shit, we was in the same class. I look that old to them, yo? I don't know. Anyway, so here's Galactus right here. All right, again, now if you want to, screenshot that, save it for later. All right, so that's how your Facebook is going to look. Next, let's take it over to TikTok. Okay, let's see how TikTok looks. Now, I got to turn the volume down on this. All right, now TikTok, you're going to get some black bars, but this is full screen, though. All right, look at the bio. Okay. Okay, I know. I just got all hyped just now. Look at my hold up. On the dance floor. I don't need to see that type of shit. Maya's living life though, yo. Maya's grown up now. If she want to dance, she can dance. I can't be mad yet. I don't want to see that shit. Anyway, okay. So we got Pac right here. Who that? Dirk. Yo, Dirk be balling on the low, yo. Y'all do not sleep on Dirk. All right. Smirk be balling a little bit. Okay, some TikTok videos. Okay, she look a little drunk. You know, she definitely tipsy. Yeah. She definitely kind of tipsy. Okay, we got some skits. Okay. Yo, bro. Yo, if your girl don't do shit like this, yo, that ain't your girl, yo. She for the streets, yo. We got the fuzz right here. Again, old school people call cops the fuzz, yo. We like, yo, the fuzz. Who this? I got a nice beard. Okay, I like that. Got a little beard alert. Now, I seen this video earlier. These are some athletic chicks right here. I like this little trend. I normally don't like the skits and all of that, but, you know, it's a nice little trend right here. I wonder what team they play for. I'm about to go to that game and watch that shit. Yeah. For the sports value, of course. Let's see, we got some drinks on deck. That looked nice. Oh, that looked like a light bulb. That was pretty dope. Okay. Anyway, so this how you take. Here we go. This guy said he want to fight Mayweather. He want to fight Anderson Silva. He want to fight Oscar De La Hoya. He want to fight everybody except for Canelo. He want to fight. He want to fight anybody except anybody the same age as him. All right, let's see. NYPD doing NYPD things. Okay, now what's going on here? This is interesting. It's a nice Nike shirt. Okay, very, very interesting. Okay, I like it. Oh, okay, it's a family show. This is a family show. All right, anyway, all right, so that's a nice little tat right there. Oh, that's actually a nice tat. That's pretty dope. Anyway, so that's how your TikTok is going to look. Now let's finish off this madness. The multiverse of madness. Let's finish this shit off with Instagram, yo. Now, on the side note, if you're new to my channel, the RDA test is a separate video in itself. All right, this is some current events. We get to see what's going on with the world. All right, let's see, Breezy. Let's see, women alleges that Chris Brown told her to boot it if she didn't toot it. Well, I mean, it's Breezy. We talking about Breezy here, yo, you know. You're talking about Breezy. Now, again, y'all remember, you don't get the full screen. Well, with Instagram, you get the full screen. Now, you could go to, this is one thing I do want to talk about on a serious note. If you want to have the full picture on Instagram, you can either use the outer display and get the full picture, or you can go change the aspect ratio to 16:9. Now, somebody was hitting me up talking about, why don't you go to developer options, change the DPI and all of that. Look, that's a little bit too technical for my kind of reviews because most people are not doing that. Now, if you know how to change DPIs and all, you can do that. I'm not saying you can't. But if you want to see Instagram in full screen just like this, you're going to have to change the aspect ratio to 16:9, and then it's going to look like this. If you do that, your Instagram is going to look exactly like this. I'm going to show you right now. If you put it in 16:9, of course, I pull out my Oppo with it on full screen. But anyway, basically, you're just going to have the black bars. Y'all see me do that during the unboxing. I don't got to do that again. You're going to get the black bars. I got a little baby right here. A little cute. Now, I do not miss kids this age. I don't even want to see no kids this age around me unless I'm just babysitting. I could drop them off later. All right. Now, this is my man Rock NYC out in Jamaica. Okay. Okay, when you Google worst idea ever, all right, now this guy dressed up they got a zebra suit on and some lions coming down. Yeah, this is definitely the worst idea ever. 100%. 100%. I have to agree. Let's see. Okay, some more skits. Okay, this is a family show. Shoes, this is a family show. All right, let's see. Who is that? He was about to do a split and change his mind. Yeah, he was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, we got Diddy. It was Biggie's birthday yesterday, so there's a lot of Biggie Smalls activity. Shout out to my man Uncle Vin Rock, Naughty by Nature. That's my guy right there. Okay. Oh, Bump Box. Is that Bump Box? Yeah, that look like the Micro Blasters. Okay. Yo, Prodigy. Now, people always ask me my top 5 rappers of all time. I can give y'all a top 5, but my number 1 favorite rapper of all time, Prodigy from Mobb Deep. Now, when I do my next stream, if y'all want to go into more in depth about that, we can do that. But no music on this planet hits my soul harder than Mobb Deep and Prodigy. It's because, you know, we grew up together, you know, so we grew up in the same environment together. So like his music, man, is just, but now it's back on all streaming services. So now we got Bandana P back in the game. Anyway, okay, all right, shoes. People trying to watch, man. What are you doing? All right, the cutest water boy I ever seen. All right, this is like, I like dog videos. Anyway, so this is how your Instagram is gonna look. Let's just see, is there anything else we need to see? Okay, Uncle Vim Rock. Okay, anything else? All right. Now, of course, if you want to, I'm gonna wait till I get an actual photo. I want to show y'all something. Y'all ever see this guy, this Reverend right here, bro? Hold on, Did you find it funny? Nah, you don't even want to hear what he's saying, bro. If I play that volume, I might get banned. Okay, check this out. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I say you want to zoom in on the grills, you can. If you want to see who got the best grills. Anyway, so this is how your Instagram is gonna look. Yo, is that a dog or a cat? So that's a dog. I'm about to say. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Now, matter of fact, y'all know this chick right here. She's starting a controversy with Diddy. There's a lot of controversy going on right now. Now, this is my homegirl. Now, me and her actually went to school together. My homegirl right here. Believe it or not, yo, she's a chemist. Believe it or not, we was in the same class. The talented and gifted class. She went on to become a chemist and a scientist. Like, she really out here doing big things. I went on to become a cat whisperer. Anyway, we are not the same. I got the Richard Mill. Okay. Anyway, so that's how your Instagram is going to look. One more thing I want to show y'all. Let's say if you go to YouTube. Okay, so say you're watching a video, you exit out. You do have your picture-in-picture, okay, on both screens. So, let me wrap this video up. I know I said it wasn't going to be too long, but it ended up becoming a movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Vivo X Fold a major go. This is my new favorite foldable phone. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. What am I talking about? There's one more thing we got to talk about. The floss factor. I almost forgot about that. Let's talk about the floss factor real quick. You outside. You're hitting the streets. All right. You go to that bar with all your nerd friends. One of your nerd friends. All right, you there. Say I'm hanging out with my nerd friends. I'm hanging out with Henry. All right, Henry, you know who you are. Henry, pull out the Oppo Fine. All right. Maybe I'll bump into my man Who But D. All right. You know what I'm saying? He pull out the Galaxy Z Fold 3. You know, I'm on some different shit, so, you know, I'm pulling out the Vivo. Then you got your homeboy right here. You know, he corny. He got an iPhone. You know, then we got, you know, one of your friends. He's a little bit more frugal. He's smart with his money. He got the Xiaomi. You know what I'm saying? Where do you fit in on the food chain if you buy the Vivo? Okay, what is the floss factor? Are you in the top of the food chain, like a dinosaur? Right, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or you're on the bottom of the food chain like a gazelle grazing on the grass. Well, if you buy the Vivo X Fold, you are officially on top of the food chain. Everybody knows you got the best fold out. You got the most cameras on your fold out. You got the best camera. Okay, you got the biggest display, the biggest outer display. All right, now Henry gonna try to talk shit because he's gonna be like, yo, look at my Oppo, no crease. All right, you're gonna start talking, but then you're gonna be like, look. No crease either. We both got no crease, but we are not the same. But when you put them next to each other, we are not the same. Okay? And shout out to Amaya. Y'all know me and Amaya be roasting each other. Amaya said some slick shit to me the other day, man. And, you know, normally we roast each other. I don't take it personally, but she said something and she was like, no, Dad, we're not the same. I was like, bro, that hurt. Yeah. She was like, I do it like this, you do it like that, Dad. We are not the same. I'm like, whoa, chill, yeah, damn. Yeah. That one kind of hit, that was a low blow. Anyway, somebody pull out the Galaxy. Again, you are not the same. The Galaxy, you got DeX. You got 5G service. You got water resistance. You got S Pen. You're not a bum. You on top of the food chain. But the Vivo, man, you're getting a little bit more exclusivity because basically anywhere you go, you especially in New York, the chances of you and somebody else both pulling out this phone together is slim. I have been plenty of places and somebody had a Galaxy Z Fold 3. Matter of fact, I was at the pharmacist the other day and I was waiting for a little prescription. You know what I'm saying? which I'm going to talk about in my because this is a funny story. I'm going to talk about that in my Sony Link Buds S video. So I was in the pharmacy waiting for the prescription, and this lady came in there. She was beefing. I thought she was a bum. She was beefing. She looked like she was drunk. I was like, yo, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. She getting ready to go crazy up in here. But then she pulled out her phone and she had a Z Fold 3. I'm like, yo, what's like, damn, yo. How you part of the Samsung community and you outside, you know what I'm saying, giving us a bad name, yo. Anyway, but the chances of somebody pulling out a Vivo X Fold when you at dinner is slim. And everybody, and I mean everybody that I let see this phone and I let hold it and I did it side by side, every single person was like, oh, I like this one better. Even the people that strict, like my daughter and my sister, strict Apple heads. All right, they would never buy an Android phone. They wouldn't even take it if you give it to them for free. I was just like, which one do you think is better? All of them was like, and even Amaya, she likes smaller phones. She was like, nah, this one is definitely better. You know, look at it. It looks way better. Smoother, better biometrics, better camera, better speakers. I mean, Samsung, man, the ball is in your court. Again, you're only as good as your last product. This was good. You see what Vivo's out here doing. You see that fast charge. All right. You see the charger in the box. You see the 4 cameras. You see two fingerprint sensors. God damn it. You see that? Samsung, y'all better step up, all right? Y'all better step up. Now, look, I know this is supposed to be a Vivo video, but again, Samsung, I love y'all. This is the only reason I say this. I could be like, yo, fuck Samsung, I'm never going back. No, I want to come back. I want y'all to be the best. But right now, y'all not the best, all right? Right now, the best is the Vivo Fold. This is the one. Now, Vivo, if this phone comes out globally, where you could just hit that button and have the Google on the side instead of the front, you know, because I like having the Google swipe on the side. No Chinese bloatware, no Jovi and all of that shit. It's gonna be game over. Anyway, so the floss factor on this is a straight dinosaur. All right, this is a this is a brontosaurus. All right, this is a brontosaurus right here. Okay, this is a pterodactyl. Galaxy, this is a lion. This is a tiger. You're on the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing, but somebody pull out that Vivo Fold. All right, who but D? You got to fall back. Henry, fall back. All right, Team iPhone, y'all not even in this discussion. Let me just move this out of the way. If you got an iPhone, you shouldn't even be watching this type of shit. No, watch it for me. All right, watch it for me because you want to support. I'm just kidding. Watch it for me. Like the video. You know what I'm saying? Share, like, comment, shop. What people say, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Do all of that bullshit. All right, but on a serious note, overall, this is a triple major go. This is a new Fold champ right now. Until I get the honor, if I get the honor, it might be kind of late in the game for the honor. I mean, I don't know, but if y'all really want to see it, I might do it, but I might not. But as of right now, out of all of the Folds that I own, this is it. If you're on the fence, all right, if you was thinking about buying this phone, but you're like, oh, I don't know, trust me, all right, when you use this phone, you're going to forget about this one. This phone is just going to feel super small. Like right now, I took the case off this phone because I usually got a case on it. I took the case off this phone and I'm saying to myself, like, how was I even outside using this outer display? Once you use it, you're going to be like, yo, how did I even type on this shit? Like bro, look at this, yo. How was I even, like, my thumbs almost touch. Yo, I remember one time, too, I was trying to send a message. I kept making mistakes. And, all right, let me start using swipe. You got to start using swipe. You know, like, that is an easier way to do, but I don't really like using swipe. I like to see my thumbs firing off when I'm telling somebody to suck it. I want to see my thumbs firing the message off. Now after using both of these, I'm saying to myself, how was I even using this little skinny shit? Yeah? How was I using it? I can't go back. I won't go back. All right? When the Galaxy Z Fold 4 comes out, if it's like this, I'm going to get it. But I'm still going to have this in heavy rotation. This is still going to probably still be my favorite. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Let me know if there's any questions that I missed, anything that I didn't talk about. And again, if y'all want to see the Honor Fold, I need to see one comment with 100 likes on it. You know what I'm saying? Or hit the thank you button. If y'all really want to see it, all right, let me say this. If y'all really want to see it, you see I got the thank you button up there. You know, I take a lot of time to put into these reviews. I don't just come out here and talk shit and call it a day. Like, I do a lot of testing. I'm outside taking pictures in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this phone everywhere with me, doing real testing. All right, if y'all appreciate that kind of shit, You appreciate my videos with no thumbnails of me looking surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody just said, yo, how come you don't change your thumbnail to you holding the phone looking surprised? Yeah? Because I ain't surprised. It is a fucking phone. What's surprising about it? Everybody got the thumbnail looking surprised. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want. If y'all appreciate me not putting 100 commercials in the video, because I only put 2. I don't care how long my videos are. Usually I only put 2, 3 if I'm broke. Right? 3 if I'm broke. But I usually only hit y'all with 2 commercials. I don't try to kill y'all. I don't hit y'all with 1,001 VPN ads every video, because I get offered those every day. But every video don't got a paid promotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all appreciate that kind of shit and y'all really want to see the honor, you see the thank you button. Chip in, chip in. Take some of the cost off. Take a little piece of the cost off. You know what I'm saying? And then when I sell these phones, Henry, because Henry want to buy this phone. When I do sell these phones to other people, y'all know, anybody that ever bought a phone from me, I don't just give you the phone. I give you the phone, all of the accessories. I always throw something extra in there, whether it be wireless headphones or something, because I got a lot of extra shit laying around. I always put something extra in the box. Okay, now my man, he bought remember the last video? I was selling the green Galaxy Z Fold. I sold that one. And I gave him some brand new wireless earbuds. I gave him a bunch of Z Fold cases. Same thing with this one. Anybody want to buy this? Henry, I'm waiting on you. But if you don't want to buy this, I sell it to anybody who want it. You get a free set of earbuds, wireless earbuds, or some other shit. I don't know. The Vivo, I am not selling. This is my personal Galaxy. I'm not selling this one because I need the S Pen. This one I'm not selling. This is my favorite phone. And again, my next review, I know why can't I stop talking? What the fuck is wrong with me? The end of the video. My next video is gonna be my next video is a Xiaomi 12 Pro. On a side note, you ever have to scream on yourself? You ever do something and you look in the mirror and be like, yo, what's wrong with you? You fucking stupid, yo. Like a lot of times I gotta scream on myself, yo, because if you don't do it, who will? I gotta be like, yo, bro, you talking forever, man. End the fucking video. It's over. End the fucking video, bro. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let me end the video. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know if y'all want to see the Vivo. And don't forget to show me some love. It's your boy Floss. I'm out. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. # salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture the road. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energy.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facebook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.